Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hejin Lee with a morning update for Bitcoin. So here we still, I believe, have the zigzag going, and that is that this is an A, B, and a C. And the zigzag means 535. Now, if that's the case, then we need to be able to count 5, 3, and 5. So clearly, I think, if let me get rid of the lines here. For A, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, the 3 for B. And for C, here's a, and if you start getting into Elliott wave counting, this is something that you'll always run into. Is it done or does it have one more low or low? And you'll run into that conundrum or impasse at times, or a bit of a confusion because there's no crystal ball. It's all based on probability. And that's also when you can use Fibonacci's to see kind of is it pretty much done, what have you. But what I do is I try to count it still. 1, 2, I think this is 3, 4, and there's one more potential 5 to go down. And so we'll probably hit the 8100 region. Okay. And if this C is complete, then this should impulse to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, these higher degree of trend waves. So 5 waves are in. So does this mean that the correction after this fifth wave is finished? It could. Let's look at the fib. So far we are at 0.5 only. Look how he precision hit the 0.5. So the reason why I was thinking it'll come down to the 8,000, maybe high 7,800, is because of the 0.618 Fibonacci zone, which is most common retracement stop points. Okay, so I think what's going to happen is we have the ABC, but these ABCs, let's see if I can fit this in, are the subways of a higher degree A, and we're going to get a B bounce, and C is what could take us to 7,800 or so. So the red ABC are the subwaves of the higher degree A. We're going to get a good bounce. And then after that, we'll go into the 0.618. So let's draw that Fibonacci again. Go from the lowest point to the highest point. And voila, we'll have the 0.618 Fibonacci right there. So again, I move this up. The Fibonacci now, can I go to 0.78 down here? Yes, it can. Because these 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are subwaves of higher degree wave 1. Let me just type that in for now. And if that's the case, then the correction is a higher degree wave 2. And the only rule of wave 2 on how much you can retrace is that it can't exceed the start of 1, which is way down here at 64.54. But based on Fibonacci, I'm going to move this up to 0.618 and call that the blue ABC as subwaves of wave 2, with the knowledge and awareness that yes, it can go to 0.78. So I hope this makes sense. So the reason why I say that is because look, this is what I'm saying here again, 0.618. On the bigger picture, what's happening? We have the cup formation, and now the handle formation is being put in. And if this cup and handle pattern is correct, you also have to be aware that at this, where the red A is right now, the handle could be done. Oh yes. It reached 0.5, and that's good enough, technically. I would have had more doubts if it was only a 0.38. But at 0.5, there is a potential that this can go resume the uptrend. But I think there will be more of a bounce for the B and a further decline towards 0.618, and this would still make a very nice cup and handle. And from here, it has a good likelihood of turning back up. So again, I took you from the short term, how everything fits in, and that again jives pretty well with the pattern, Elliott waves, Fib indicator. I hope this was helpful. I hope this really truly helps you to augment your own due diligence. A lot more to come. Have a great weekend, everybody.